So what I'm about to do next is going to be make or break. Take a week out of the office. I've got a new CRO starting. It's just going to be absolute mayhem. I am nervous though, however, without being able to see what the sales have come off the 9 grand. One decision can change everything. And in this episode, you're going to see whether we're going to be on the right side of success or the wrong side of failure. Because I think we're about 6 months too early. Move too quickly and you burn a lot of cash. Move too slowly and you lose out on the opportunity. This episode is about risk, decision making, and building the right infrastructure. And if we get this right, the game is going to change forever. My name's Joseph Valente, and this is episode 83 of Unfinished Business. These testimonials, they're all the old ones. The next thing that follows of this is a breakdown of 3 variations of the testimonials. There's a boiler one, a solar one, and a construction one. But they're all right, but they kind of like Paul says about these guys in the first 1 to 3 months, and it kind of shows only a really short part of the journey. So I think you might have made it.
Possibly, yeah.
They're fine in terms of the quality of them, but they need bringing up to speed with all of the new ones to get off the... I want something wow factor. Do you remember that masterclass video that you actually did do of me and Chris?
Yeah.
Have you still got the link to that? Because that was quite intense, and it had like the classical orchestra, fast-paced violin, drama kind of effect, didn't it? That was good. We got to try and appeal to all of the trades, so take that one down, appeal to all of the trades, and also you got to try and appeal to all of the turnover types as well. And are you a tradesman running a business, or are you a businessman running a trades business? That can help formulate the script. Welcome to Trade Mastermind, where we sell growth solutions to trade business owners, where you can get your training, your support, and your services for one fixed monthly price, all under one roof. This is an N. The cash has got never-ending service. No escape. This is an N. Yeah. It's for Jonathan for being a naughty boy. Happy birthday to Richard. Happy birthday. It's Richard's 2nd birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Richard. Hello, Ashton. So today's your 2nd anniversary with Trade Mastermind. We haven't forgotten. Where do you want me? Come and stand over here. Congratulations. Cheers. There you go. Got you some nice champagne. We know you like Prosecco.
Cheers.
Thank you very much, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you. 2 years.
So, how does it feel?
Mine has been about 10.
Because Ashton used to sit over there, didn't you, in the corner? No, you used to sit there.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Excellent. Well done, Ashton. Woo, 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 woo. VIP. Upgrade. It doesn't matter the value of the transaction. If you can close £10, you can close £100. If you close 100, you can close 1,000. If you close 1,000, you close 10,000. If you can bang through these £10 deals, how many have you done?
Dave. 2.
Cut that out. No, look, you're an absolute superstar. It's great to have you here for a 2nd year. Yeah. Really appreciate all your hard work, and thanks very much for everything you do.
Cheers, thank you.
Is it done?
Not yet, it's done.
Hell, Kyle, come on.
No.
You said 2 sales. I'm expecting 3 now. Come on, man. You got to get your head of the curve. You're raising the bar. Raising the bar, Monique.
That's what we do.
Raising the motherfucking bar. I'm a motherfucking star. Right, what's going down, Kim? We got deals?
I got deals. Always. Just waiting for them to close.
Kim's doing his thing over here. Look. This is how he monitors all of his nuclear power stations. He's got 550 active nuclear missiles, haven't you?
Of course. Ready to go.
Ready to press that killer button. So when we talk sales, we also have to qualify our prospects effectively. Too many people are wasting time pitching people they should never be in front of. And you can use this framework, be it for a face-to-face appointment or a virtual or Zoom presentation. So we call this the qualifying criteria needed to close a sale. Well, the first thing that you want to establish when you open up a call in any sales scenario is that they are the decision maker for what it is that you are selling. You want to quite quickly establish what sort of budget budget they have to be able to do the work, to invest in the training, or whatever it might be, again, that you are selling. We want to understand whether they're a cash buyer or a finance customer, whether they're looking to spread the cost or they can pay up front. We want to know if they're the business owner or the property owner, depending on what type of industry you are serving and what product and what problem your product solves. We need to establish urgency. Are they a buyer that's going to work with speed, or is there loads of roadblocks that are going to be holding them back, where they're really just tire kickers that, you know, aren't ready to make a move? You need to determine whether it's worth putting your time to immediately, or it needs to be spoken to further down the line. We want to know if there's any product or brand preference, or whether they're open to suggestions. We need to get really clear on what problem they are trying to solve, because people buy solutions to problems first and foremost. And then finally, what they want from the business that they buy the product or service from. Because in a lot of cases, especially in the service industry, people don't buy the service, they buy the business delivering the service. All of this criteria should get logged in the CRM, and it should be provided to the salesperson on the face-to-face pitch or on the Zoom presentation. If you get this right, you're going to see your conversion rates go up and more cash landing in the bank. So over there you've got old Trade Mastermind, over here you've got the new potential Trade Mastermind University and Trade Mastermind HQ. We've outgrown our premises, we're ready for our own building, and this place is just a few hundred yards away. We know the owner, we're negotiating a deal to potentially buy the place, but that comes with some complexities, splitting up the land and all the other stuff that comes with it. And we're gonna go have a look now and see if it's the right space. Got plenty of car parking space, and I think it's about 6,000 square feet, so it's got plenty of room to do what we need it to do. So let's see if the vision becomes a reality. We'll use this content to come back in a few months and see if this thing is cladded black with a big gold Trade Mastermind HQ sign on it. I think it could be the one. This would be a nice reception area. Obviously, it's a lot more impressive than the current entrance, the Trade Mastermind. The team would come in here also. So if we had the team working upstairs, then downstairs could be all of our office space. Right now, there's a big networking room. We've got a couple of rooms for consultations, so that would work. Oh no, you've got the kitchen area here, so you'd hold the lunch in here. We would need to create some event space, but it needs the walls building through, TVs coming in. So we could call this bit the TM co-working hub. So we'd call it the TM hub. And so businesses could come in, they could access training and education as part of renting the offices. Business mentors and support on site. There's so much space. All of our teams could work down here. Music suddenly come on. That's a bit eerie, isn't it? I am nervous though, however, because I think we're about 6 months too early. Yeah, we're investing into our infrastructure, we're scaling up right now, or even though it's only over there, look, you can see through the window, it's like where those people are coming out. Okay, as it stands. So there's quite a lot of things to think about when you're making an office move. You've got the IT, you've got the furniture, you've got the dip in performance, you've got the focus of the leadership team not being in driving performance. So it'd be better if it was next year, but you know, when opportunity comes a knocking, sometimes you've got to take the bull by the horns. All I need to do now is just the time and cost analysis on what the upfront investment's going to be and how long it's going to take to move over. We put some walls up and we make these the consultation rooms, so they're all in the Discovery Day setup. And I think we probably build a wall across there and block that off. So that's the loop in, that's the big event space.
Yeah. So you're holding on to that, are you?
I need you to call Richardson to see if I do an evaluation on that building.
You want an evaluation?
Yeah.
Evaluation. I've got the finance update in. if you just see there is a 15-minute slot
When's that?
today, let me know whether you're going to do Rich House, Poor House.
Well, I want to do it, but I haven't got the time in the diary. They're asking me to do it. When is it?
It's in the next week. They've been ringing me for 3 days.
Take a week out of the office. I've got a new CRO starting. It's just going to be absolute mayhem if I disappear right now. But it's the celebrity version. And as Sadie said, they've been ringing for 3 years. They've been trying to get us to do this for 3 years now. I really need to pull the trigger, but I might have to delay. Anyway, what do you guys think I should do? Let me know in the comments. Should I do it or should I wait another year? Ready? Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony. Happy birthday to you.
Gemma's just done a third one.
Woo!
I don't need speech.
You thought you were going to have to say a few words, didn't you?
I thought I was going to have to say a few words for this.
So, Tony, this is now your 4th birthday with Trade Mastermind since So for those that don't know the story, when Tony came to work at Trade Mastermind, he was homeless, yeah? I found him on the street, didn't I?
Yeah. He says is that he found me on the streets and changed my life, and he gave me a job at the Trade Mastermind, and you know, when I had no clothes on my back and no home to live in. That's a little JB story. It's not JB. No shoes.
Yeah. No shoes, no socks.
Only the pants I was in.
Came in on his first day, sold 3 deals, never been in sales before, then went off radar for a year and didn't make any more.
Yeah. Another lie.
No, you just got back from Thailand, haven't you?
Yeah.
The Philippines. How old are you?
34.
34. The years are catching up. How does it feel?
Yes.
I said to Lee a minute ago, I said, Chris sent me a photo of me when we first started, and I looked about 16. So Joseph Valente has aged me.
I've matured you.
He always puts a good spin on it.
I've refined you.
That's about it, mate.
All right, well done, Tony. Good job. Well done, man. Thanks, mate. Well, I think Peterborough has hit a standstill, really. You know, how can a country grow if every party that gets elected, not only does the Prime Minister change every 5 seconds, but also the parties then change every few years? Nobody is accountable and nobody has the opportunity to see their vision through unto the end, and that's what I think is wrong with our system. There's too many decision makers, so nobody is able to execute. We need to go under a dictatorship, not a democracy. People will be going nuts with me saying that, you know, saying that democracy is so grey and your opportunity to vote is what gives you real choice. Yeah, that's been drilled into your head. It don't make a difference. It's really a one-party system. Anyway, I'm going to go get my hair cut now. I need a trim because I like to stay fresh. And as Lee said, it don't really look like any different to when it's shorter, but I notice it and I'm going to go get it done.
Hey, I'm Evie, I'm the events coordinator and we're going to see how Paul's getting on.
We've just signed up for the 2nd year of Trade Mastermind. There you go. Round of applause for that one. There you go, round of applause for that.
Applied for MCS accreditation, and we've got a plan in place for next week to get a solar system in, get it inspected, so we're actually going to move on to the solar and push that as well as the boilers.
Having the right staff in place has made a massive difference, because if that happened a year ago, we probably would have been a bit screwed, but having good office admin to rearrange jobs made it less stressful for me.
The gross profit margin in spreadsheet part has been game changing this month. So
we've actually had a pretty good month so far. We did our best month this year last month with 54k in sales, 20 of them boilers, 30 on maintenance and electrical side.
Going well now, the lead gen, a bit more confident in sales.
We've really been focusing on our pricing structure, looking at the profit margins and stuff like that. It's been massive for us. It's really opened our eyes to actually how much we were missing out on.
We signed up about a month ago for the 3-year package.
Are you on the 3-year deal?
We are.
Taller than me, mate.
So yeah, we're looking forward to it. We've had a very good month with the air conditioning in the summer.
We've done our first cut. We've done 58 already this year.
58 this year
already just from learning a bit from TM.
What we did last year, we've already done now.
Oh well.
And so that's a win in itself. We've done 6 boilers, 4 booked and 10 surveys booked. So I'm really happy with how it's going.
Business is good, the lead gens are coming in. We was only doing 1 postcode, we're now doing 3, which is sites flowing straight away.
We've had a quiet month on boilers, but we've had a brilliant month on aircon, and we've got a stack of leads to get through.
It's the last week of July, so I want to end super strong. Monique is currently allocating out the appointment setters to just 2 of her BDMs. At the minute, we've had the team spread too thin. 1 BDM, 1 appointment setter. But to get the BDM filled out, we need 2 dedicated appointment setters. So this team target can be smashed with just 2 people, and there are 5 BDMs within the business. So. Right, so you got Dan, Sam, Danny, and who's that? Sav. Okay, so are those 2 for him?
Yeah. We've got the thingy.
Have you got the most up-to-date sales figure?
Yeah.
As soon as your meeting's done, get them sales orders on, please.
Yeah.
Well, you've had a great month, so well done, and so have you really for your first month back into this. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you need a great team around you, and my success is built on their success, and them guys being great is what makes me great. So you got to invest in your team, you got to train your team, you got to incentivize your team, you got to pay your team well, you got to get them excited, you got to have a big vision. I always like to, where possible, hire from within. I don't like to bring in external people to get the promotions first and foremost. Sometimes you need to do that because you need experience that you just don't have in the business, or you might need a certain technical role that no one in the company can do. But ideally, you want to nurture leaders, and you saw on last week's episode, we gave Monique a promotion to sales manager of the virtual teams, and I like how she stepped up and how she's taken the role on. She's not sitting back, she's not waiting, she's grabbed the bull by the horns, and she's really trying to impress. So, we're investing in her, mentoring, guiding and supporting her to become a great leader. She's working hard on the front line, driving those sales for our new virtual team. I'm waiting for our second stage interview of our potential new CRO. You'll see on last week's episode, I said I was hiring a chief revenue officer, and this gentleman is now coming back for the second time. I was really impressed by his knowledge around marketing, sales and customer retention, which is what we need now as a business as we're building into this ecosystem of 1, 3 and 5 year training programs. Creating a great experience has always been on our radar as a #1 priority, but now more than ever it matters most. So he could be a phenomenal addition to the organization, and I'm excited to see him again and hopefully close the deal. Should we quickly go in here and say hello to Camilla because she bought me a present?
It's a bit left. She did buy a present.
What did you get me?
It's a cleaning wine
Oh, beautiful.
and some chocolates.
Some Lithuanian wine. Fantastic. Thank you very much, you're a star. Cheers. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
I hope you like it.
I know what I'm having for lunch, a bottle of wine and some chocolates. A big shout out to everybody that's watched Unfinished Business in the last 24 hours. We've had some amazing feedback, amazing comments, and if you haven't watched the show, go on over to the Joseph Valente YouTube channel and bring yourself up to speed. We've had a great planning session today for next week's episode, so it's going to be another banger, and I'm heading on over to boxing now. It's my Monday night boxing PT, let off the frustrations of the day, kill some energy, and perfect that technique. Anyway, we've got a big week coming up on UFB, some exciting stuff that you're going to be able to follow along with, so make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and that you go over and comment on the show, because if you do, with your favorite part of last week's show, we are doing a competition that will get the entrepreneurs out there wanting to spend a day with me on the meet and greet. So all you got to do is go subscribe to the channel, go like the show, and go comment your favorite section, and we're picking up random a winner to do the meet and greet. down to an absolute T, right? In 2024, I had the most viral LinkedIn post ever to be made. 25 million impressions, 150,000 likes, and hundreds of thousands of comments. It was a big one. It got me a lot of attention and a huge amount of exposure. And I think that one post gained me about 20,000 followers. So I go in, and every day I just like to drop a bomb or two just to wind up that audience. And the hate that comes out of people's mouths on that platform, like they hate it with a passion. I just can't help going onto that platform and rage baiting, and there's nothing that winds up the woke brigade more than talking about a high performance routine. When you share success, some people will not celebrate it. In actual fact, most people get intimidated by it and they want to try and pull you down. So be careful who you share your goals with. Now, I'm a seasoned veteran, right? I won a national TV show. I've been in business for years scaling up. A lot of people want to see me lose. For me, hate and the trolls is war off a duck's back. But don't be afraid to be who you are, just in case someone tries and pulls you down. And if you're gonna go on LinkedIn, Joseph's got the record for the most amount of trolls, but as Cardona was said, you've got to get yourself some haters. So let's look at some more recent posts. This one about Donald Trump versus Keir Starmer, 387 comments. Me talking about hating the crumpet that I bought on the plane, 137 comments. Me talking about, what was the other one I put out the other day that blew up? This one here, 304 comments. This is about London being unrecognisable. How's it going, everyone? You okay? How's it going? Lovely to see you all. Thanks a bit. Good to see you. Thanks so much for coming down.
I've learned more in 2 months than I have done in the last probably 9 years in business.
It's been a game changer.
Just believe in yourself, invest in yourself.
You can have a level 10 skill set in a level 2 opportunity and feel like you're failing, can't you? Right, so we have arrived at the first CEO Winner's Circle dinner. And this is an opportunity for me to connect with our customers and celebrate their success. Over the last 5 years, I've dedicated my life to building what is now the largest training business for training construction business owners in the world. And as I've got a great C-suite management team now sitting underneath me to run the day-to-day, I get to spend more of my time doing great things like this, shining a spotlight on all of the great things that our Academy members are doing across Trade Mastermind. We now have over 750 businesses active within our 3-year training program. And so this is a serious organization, but today we're gonna have some fun.
Set myself a goal of £1 million for the year. Looked at my numbers, worked out my break-even point, set my target for sales, average order value. I hit £1 million in the first quarter.
You are replaceable. There's definitely better boiler fitters than me. There's definitely better salesmen than myself. So you just got to believe that somebody can fill that position and just continue and grow your own journey.
Social media stuff, it feels like the leads aren't so cold.
Yeah.
They were like literally, I knock on their door. You're expecting. They've never seen me. First one is like, oh wow, it's like a movie star comes to my door, So it breaks the ice. You're already comfortable with them, and they're comfortable with you. It's really valuable.
So last year's figures for boilers were just under 450, so it works out about 37 on average a month.
And what did that give you for a year in turnover?
Just over £1 million. The company run entirely on itself, so it really...
and that's a big win. Let's give them a round of applause for that, At the time, we were so busy. We were doing like 700 grand, and we weren't making any money, and I couldn't get my head around it. And the more turnover that I'd got, the less I was making. I remember him saying to me, Joseph, if you don't know your margins, you don't know your business. Okay, so we're just behind the scenes at the first ever CEO Winner's Circle today. We've got 15 great businesses that have been on the Trade Mastermind program, some of them only 3 months, but many of them almost a couple of years now, and the results that we see here and are experiencing have been life-changing for everyone in the room. It's nice now to go full circle and get back in front of our customers and be able to, build great relationships, because that's what business is all about. So we're about to say goodbye to one of the very valued members of our customer service team, Claudia. She's been here for a couple of years now, so she really is part of the company culture, and she's now moving away to go and study and go to work abroad. Claudia, got you some leaving flowers and a card. See you. You've been a very, very valued member of the team. You've really helped the business to grow, and we're going to be sad to see you leave. So, but we're going to wish you all the success, aren't we, guys? Yeah. Yeah. Your mom's going to have to go to London on her own now. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
This is Jordan, ladies, and Jordan is a data analyst here.
Okay.
I would suggest that you're here every Friday moving forward as backup. Jordan can get access to most things, can't you, Jordan? Yeah. So how many leads did we get then, Melissa, for £9,000?
219. So you have like the conversion basically. 42.28 cost per lead. I think the volume has been a bit like this because obviously we changed the forms. Like we've done a lot of changes.
We did a nice little structured shoot yesterday, I think it was. It was more for onboarding videos, but that was a couple of hours. If it ain't working, then we definitely need to get it done fast. What's the realistic price that you think these can be at? £10 a lead, £15 a lead?
Yeah, 10 to 15.
Sounds ambitious.
Say that again?
Yeah, 15 I think, like we had that before,
Yeah,
so 15, yeah. If we have the right creative strategy, I think it can work this way. But,
So you would rather spend a little bit less and get that cost per lead down, basically?
Yeah. Well, I say that without being able to see what the sales have come off the £9,000, so I don't know.
So we got 6 sales from TikTok, all of them being from last month's leads.
How much is that?
Totaling 90,000.
The ones that were coming through the website were converting really, really high, obviously, and haven't found a way to scale it.
Have you done cold outreach using your LinkedIn brand?
No.
And that we need to look at because there is no ad cost behind it.
Yeah.
In the heart of England, behind the gates of this sprawling estate, lives a man with ambitions as vast as his surroundings. Joseph Valente, a self-made millionaire, and a man determined to become a billionaire. A relentless entrepreneur who built his empire from the ground up.
So I've got my own little spa, one of the best investments I ever made, and I'm going to kick off with a nice sauna.
From humble beginnings, Joseph now runs the world's first trade business university, a revolutionary institution designed to transform tradespeople into powerful business owners. When he's not running his businesses, Joseph can often be found in London, spending his time in the company of some of the world's finest billionaires and millionaires. His life today is a world of fine tailoring, fast cars, and first-class living. But every decision, every step, is part of a grander plan to turn success into legacy. This is Joseph Valente.
Okay, so now we're going to have a shower, but you guys can't come.